think I walked everyone through the program. We have a short speaking order today, joined by many officials from DOT and EDC and our various elected officials or representatives. Speaking program will be DOT Commissioner Ydanis Rodriguez, EDC's Senior Vice President for Asset Management, Sabrina Lipman. Last name is Lippman, I believe. It's in the press release. And we will also be joined by our Borough President, Vito Fasella, who I'm sure everyone knows very well here. And there'll be a picture afterwards. So with that, I give you New York City's Department of Transportation Commissioner, Ydanis Rodriguez, who's out here today for visiting the borough as part of Commissioning Your Borough Day. So with that, we're about to begin. And I said there'll be a boat pulling up in a little bit as well.
Well, Mayor Ydanis is the leader of a city a lot because of the support that he got to be elected as a mayor from residents of Staten Island. And as the mayor also said, Staten Island, under his leadership, is not the forgotten borough anymore. So that's why, as a commissioner, my responsibility under the direction of Mayor Eric Adams is to bring the agencies to the communities for all the elected officials, regardless of the political party, to know that we are here in one boat, and we are here with one responsibility, to be sure that the residents of this great borough get all the services that they deserve. And you know, when I became a commissioner in January 1st, 2022, the first thing that I did was to create the commissioner in your borough. So every 5 months, I go back to the same borough. So I've been here twice already. This is my 3rd time. And our goal is to not only come by myself, but by the way, I would like to ask Danielle to please join us here. Danielle is the Intergovernmental Director, and also Victoria and Will, come join us here too. I can be a successful commissioner because I have a great team. And, in order to run this ferry that that bring the largest numbers of riders to this ferry, we need a great captain with a lot of experience. So John, come on, join us here today. He's the one in the team. Come on, join us. Before being a commissioner, I was a council member for 2 years. I was a teacher for 15 years. I've been an organizer, and I believe that in order to be successful running any institution, we need to be sure that everyone that play a role running that institution are acknowledged, recognized. So also Eli be here with us. Eli is a coordinator for the Commission on New Borough. Jose Reyes is the first time also that DOT has a director that connect the agent. The main responsibility is to connect the agency with all ethnic communities. So please join us here today. On behalf of Mayor Eric Adams, it's a great pleasure to be here standing with so many leaders from our city, New York, and representing Staten Island. Being here at St. George Ferry Terminal is a great honor to be here. One more time, I've been here many times, supporting the captain, supporting all the men and women, hundreds of them that run the ferry. As I said before, one of the ferries that moved the largest numbers, not only of residents or Staten Island. Mayor Adams said a few weeks ago, 2023, New York City welcomed 62 million visitors to the city of New York. And we know that many of those visitors, they take the ferry to enjoy the nice view. We as the mayor said, for them to spend money, not only to take the ferry back, but also to spend some time in Staten Island, something that together with the Borough President and all the leaders, EDC, we're going to be working to incentivize those visitors, not only to go back to Manhattan, but also to spend time here, spending their dollars in this great borough. I'm pleased to be joined today by New York City DC Senior Vice President of Access Management, Sabrina Lipman. Thank you for your work and for being here today. Also, As I said before, being here with the great Borough President, Vero Fosela, thank you for your leadership. Our Staten Island Borough Commissioner, the best commissioner in New York City, Roseanne Carana. But you know, like, one of the skills that I see on Rosanna is about it doesn't matter. Staten Island is a special borough because it's a borough that represents the diversity of opinion in our city. And to see Rosanna having so much support, no matter if the elected officials are a Republican or a Democrat, but people are just scared for Staten Island be respected, getting the result that they need. Also, it takes, you know, a big heart, big commitment, a lot of skill to also get the support. So thank you, Rosanna, again, for your leadership there. One of the best captains in the United States, John Garvey, the person in charge. Quiet, family-oriented, you know, so committed, supporting his team. I can sleep in peace because I know that on the Margaret for Johnny, who is in charge of operation, John plus other individuals in charge of so many important divisions, they do a great job. So thank you, John, for your great job that you do here today. We have a representative from all elected officials, so I want to give them a big round of applause. You know, representative from Congress member Nick Cole, and from Council member David, to State Senator Jessica, from Assembly member San, Mike, Michael, Council member Camila, and Council member Joseph, District Attorney, also Michael, who also was with us in a breakfast that we had before. Thank you, all of you, for doing the great job that you do. While the city continues to offer great option of concessions both here at St. George and Whitehall Terminal in Lower Manhattan, concessions on board of the vessel had not been available since before the onset of COVID-19 pandemic in 2019. As ferry ridership rebound from COVID-19, we have heard from commuters that they like the food and beverage offering to return to the boat, and we are looking forward to the response to the RFP. So, guys, this is something, a new day today. Anyone interested in responding to the RFP, it is out today. So apply for. We would like to see residents of Staten Island, especially of Manhattan, that they can respond, offering good food, good beer. Alcohol also will be allowed for them also to respond so that we can offer those services to New Yorkers, Staten Island, across the other boroughs, and all those visitors that we would like for them to spend their money. The Staten Island Ferry fleet offers 9 boats total, each offering retail space of various size depending on which class the boat is, and see 45,000 passengers on an average weekdays. So that's certainly an attractive customer base. And just as we will consider an option of food and drink option, including alcoholic beverages, we are looking for a diversity in applicants to meet DOT's and New York City EDC equity mission and goals. The RFP contains NWBE components related to the design and construction vending proposals. The RFP also features language about future community hiring practice and about offering beer option from brewers based on Staten Island and Manhattan. The RFP was released this morning, and a proposal, as I say, is due on March 7. To offer applicants a first-hand look and available concession operation, we are offering a visit, a site tour, and information section on February 14. So everyone interested in responding to this RFP, plan for February 14 if you would like to have a site visit in our ferries. The selected operator will secure a 10-year contract period with the option for 2 additional 5-year periods should New York City EDC want to extend it. We cannot say for sure when we expect the concession operation could begin on the ferries, but we are hoping for late fall or the end of this year. We know that we expect anyone interested to respond by March 7. So from there on, it depends again on negotiating the deal led by our partner agency, EDC, that we will see the operator on our ferry as soon as possible. This is an exciting time for DOT, for New York City EDC, and for Staten Island Ferry riders. We look forward to seeing and tasting all the great options that will become available to our many hungry and thirsty customers. I'd like to thank those individuals at DOT and beyond who play a significant role in this restoration project. From the Staten Island Ferry and DOT Legal Chief Operation Officer, Captain John Garvey, Chief of Staff, Erica De Crescenzo, Acting Director of Budget and Procurement, Domingo, DOT Senior Counsel, David Fenisher, and the rest of the team who worked so hard. I also like to thank everyone from EDC who helped in the process and will see it through, and to Robin Greener from the City Law Department as well. In 2 minutes, en español. Hoy estamos aquí anunciando de que en la ciudad de Nueva York, por primera vez después del COVID-19, que fue en el 2019, cuando habían todavía dentro de los ferries servicio de comida, servicio de bebida, y se detuvo. Hoy por primera vez bajo el alcalde Rodriguez estamos anunciando la oportunidad de para que los que quieran responder en un RFP que puedan proveer comida, cerveza, alcohol dentro de los ferries puedan responder. Esperamos de que en febrero 14 los que estén interesados puedan venir a un tour. Esperamos de que para marzo 7 puedan responder lo que les interesan, y de marzo 7 en adelante estaremos en EDC, la agencia que tendrá esa responsabilidad, estará negociando con lo que le interesan, y a partir de ahí, tan pronto se termine el proceso, le daremos a los neoyorquinos, a los residentes de Staten Island, a los visitantes que también usan este ferry para mirar la vista del Estatua de la Libertad y otros lugares, poder también disfrutar de una buena comida y también de un buen trago, una buena bebida, si lo desean también. With that, let me call two great partners here. But before that, Margaret, if you don't mind to join us. Margaret is my Deputy Commissioner of Operation, who worked with John and many other operation teams so forth. So come and join us here today. Now let's hear from our EDC Senior President, Access Management, Sabrina Ligman, and then from our Great Borough President, Vito Fosella.
Thank you so much, Commissioner. Muchas gracias por tenernos aquí hoy. And for everyone that's here. This is absolutely a team effort. We couldn't have done it without everyone that's here and beyond that helped us get here. The Staten Island Ferry Terminal provides millions of New Yorkers every year with reliable transportation service, and it is important that riders have a top quality experience, amenities included. We are thrilled to release this RFP to finally select an operator and bring back food and beverage service on this ferry for the first time since the pandemic. This new RFP, coupled with the Staten Island North Shore Action Plan, is going to improve the quality of life for locals and visitors alike, and it cements the Adams administration commitment to investing in this borough. Again, we are so grateful to be here today. We're keeping our remarks brief, but we are very excited to share a cold beverage, maybe a presidente, on the ferry. And thank you all again for having us here today.
Thank you, Sabrina. Yes, looking for the presidente here at the ferry. Those of you that have been in Punta Cana, you know what a presidente is. It's a great beer, right? Now let's hear from the Great Borough Commissioner, Vito Fosella.
Thank you, Commissioner. I'm going to speak for 2 minutes in Italian, if that's okay. Just kidding. Well, thank you, Commissioner, and thank you, Sabrina, both DOT and EDC and their team for bringing us together here today, because this is about progress, convenience, and service to the people who use this ferry every single day. And it's long overdue, but there's been a lot of progress in the last 12 months, as we know, with the ferry, thanks to the mayor, resolving a labor dispute that had been in existence for too many years and disrupted too many service runs, if you will. But it was resolved and things are a lot better. And we appreciate that. And for the folks who take this ferry every day, you know, an extra cup of coffee or a roll or coming back from work with a nice... Commissioner Caruana said she wanted a tall boy. I asked for a little clarification on what she meant by that. And she said it doesn't matter. But Commissioner Rodriguez, not to get off point here, but as you said, we have the best borough commissioner in DOT, and that's Ro Caruana, real quick. And I just really want to thank the, you know, we take for granted the Staten Island Ferry. You know, I go back many years. My dad was commissioner of marine aviation in the 70s, and I grew up practically in this terminal. But we take for granted the men and women who make this ferry run every single day. So I'd like to thank them publicly for what they do. You know, safety and service is paramount. The bottom line is this concession, we encourage everybody to step up and try to provide it. It's great, not just for the commuters, but we know millions of tourists. The ferry is still one of the most popular tourist attractions in all of New York City, if not the country. So thank you, Commissioner. Thank the mayor for stepping forward and continuing making things better for the people of Staten Island. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Peter. And thank you also for the role that you play helping us as in negotiating that contract, you know, what's taking place. And now we are ready.